Mrs. Mitchell.
Hello, Mrs. Sexton. How are you today?
Well, I thought I was doing good. I really thought I was getting rounding after you talked to me about it last week. But then I opened my math book and I saw this chart, and now I don't know what to do.
That chart is quite tricky.
It is.
There's many different strategies to use, though, that'll help you out.
Can you show me one?
Sure. First of all, let's read that number.
That number says 6,318.
Yeah. And so this chart says rounding to the nearest, and then it says thousand, hundreds, tens. Actually, it says 10, but we could say tens as well. So if we want to take that number to the nearest thousand, where would we underline?
Well, the 6 is the digit that's in the thousands place.
And so I always get my kids to, my scholars, to circle the next place value area.
Value. Okay.
Yeah, and we just look at that number and we say, if we were putting that on the number line, would that 6,318 be closer to the boundary line of 6,000, or would it be closer to 7,000? And so there's this little rhyme about 5 and higher. You know what happens?
There's 6,000 and there's 7,000 on our number line.
And what happens if we say with the little rhyme?
5 or more. Add 1 more?
But is that 5 or more?
No, that's not 5 or more.
So what do we do?
We go down?
Yeah.
Okay.
So going down, does that mean we could take that 3 down, or would we go back to that 6?
We go back to that 6.
Yeah, which is in the thousand spot, right?
Yeah.
So I have to remember to write that 6.
Okay, so I write my 6 in the thousand spot.
Yep.
Okay.
Now,
I get that.
So some people get confused and they write some of they'll get the 3 supposed to be a 0, but then they might write the 18. Why wouldn't you want them to do
Oh, maybe they just forgot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So if we put it on the number line, where do you think 6,318
if I put
would go?
6,318 on the number line, it's going to go somewhere around here, because this is 6,500.
Right.
So it would be 300 less than 500, so it would be right here.
So if you were going to get pizza, would you want to travel all the way over here?
No, I would want to go there.
Gas. We'd want to get it
Okay,
closer, right?
so I get that.
Yep.
What do I do now?
Now, we could use the strategy of going down to doing all the thousands first, because that'd be really easy. But I think our scholars are up for a challenge.
I think so too.
I think we can change our brain to hundreds.
Okay,
right?
so we have to change our brain to hundreds now. So should I erase what I did before?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get my eraser out. And okay, there we go. Okay, now what should I do?
Well, what's the place value you're looking for?
Hundreds. So my 3 is in the hundreds place, and I look next door, right? And I look to my 6?
Are we going to thousands?
No.
Hundreds.
Oh.
So 6 is not going to tell us where.
Sorry.
We're going to need that 6 though. Okay. Some people are forgetting to put that 6.
Okay, so I go next door to mine. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm there, and I see that 1 is less than 5.
Correct.
So I don't add 1 more. I round down to the 3, right? So I round down to the 3, and I don't have to add another one. So the nearest 100 is 300, right, Mrs. Mitchell?
That's right.
Yeah.
But what are you forgetting? Does that number say 318?
Oh no, it says 600. No, 6,318.
So what are our boundary lines going to say?
Oh, our boundary lines would not say. They would not say 6,000 anymore. Where's my eraser? It doesn't want to erase, Mrs. Mitchell.
Oh. Well,
my eraser.
we could just tell us. Technical
Oh, there it goes.
Yay.
Okay. I erased my 6,000, my 7,000, because those aren't my boundaries anymore. Now my boundaries are 6,300.
Yes.
And well, the next 100 would be 6,400.
Right. And what's your midpoint going to be?
6,500.
Yeah. Nope.
No. Okay.
6,300. What comes between 300 and 400?
350.
There you go.
350 comes in between. But we need 6,350.
Can't forget the 6. The 6. So if we had 6,350 here, and we want to put 6,318 on that number line.
I would go like, oh, almost to 350, but not quite.
Right.
Like maybe right there.
Yep.
Okay,
So
so,
what's-
oh, it's closest to 6,300. Oh, I forgot the
Ah, there you
6,000.
go.
Okay.
That's very important.
Okay, it's
Very
closest to
important.
6,300. Thanks, Mrs. Mitchell. Okay.
So
We're almost done.
one strategy is to go ahead and do the hundreds.
Yeah.
Because then you're remembering the hundreds place.
Uh-huh.
You could go all the way down. Do all of these other numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could go back over, and I think our scholars are up to the challenge of changing their brains to the tens.
I think they're up for it. What do you think, Miss Rosakis?
I think they can do it.
Yeah.
Miss Rosakis is here too, so hello. So now the tens. So, okay, I remember that you told me to start by underlining the tens place. And so here's the tens place. There's a 1 in my tens place, and the number next door, I know it's to the right. That's an 8. So, ooh, Mrs. Mitchell, 8 is 5 or more. So I'm supposed to add one more. Or one of my scholars was saying to add a score, and I thought that sounded good too. So I add another one.
That would go with your theme.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So I add another one to the tens place, so that's 20, right? Okay, so I'm going to write 20. Oh, let me use black so we can see it a little bit better. 20. Okay, but like you told me, that's not just 20.
No, because that doesn't just say 18.
It doesn't say 18. It says 6,318. So this has to say 6,320.
Yeah.
Oh, this makes so much more sense. Thank you so much for helping me. Do you think for our challenge tonight, we should have our scholars complete the rest of the chart?
I think that would sound great.
All
I think
right.
that would be a great challenge for them.
So scholars, if you bring us a paper with the rest of this chart finished, then we will give you a special teacher high five! And some of you might recognize this problem and think, I already did that in class. But it's really good extra practice to see if you can do it again, even if you already
teach it
did.
to your parents.
Yeah, teach it
Maybe
to your parents.
They might even have a strategy to share with us.
Yeah, if your
be great.
parents teach you a new strategy, we'd love to hear it because there's always more than one way to solve a math problem.
Yep.
All right, well, have fun doing these problems and have a wonderful evening.
Homework due tomorrow.
Homework's due tomorrow. Do your homework
Yeah,
too.
thanks.
All right, have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.